The nation was practically brought to a halt for the better part of today as organised labour, coalition of civil rights groups, professional bodies and members of the public made good their threat to embark on a nationwide strike. From the north to the south, east and west, thousands of protesters took to the streets, virtually bringing economic and social life in the country to a standstill. The protests, however, come with a cost, as a teenager was killed in Kano State, Nigeria's northwest region, and vehicles were set ablaze, forcing the state governor, Rabiu Kwakwanso, to impose a curfew from 6 p.m. to 8 a.m. on the state. Correspondent Ayola Kazim reports.
From all over the country, Nigerians are prepared to express their displeasure with the federal government in every way possible. In Kano State, in Nigeria's northwest, at least 24 vehicles at the secretary to the state governor's office were either burnt or vandalized, while protesters who stormed Government House claimed that 5 protesters were shot and a teenager killed by a stray bullet. A 9-year-old boy would also have been crushed to death but for the intervention of security operatives. The scene shifts from Kano State to Minna, Niger State in the north central, where there was a massive protest and no business activities. However, the volatile Plateau State, also in the north central, is rather calm. The Nigerian Labour Congress and Trade Union Congress have asked members of the public to embark on a sit-at-home strike. Meanwhile, in Kwara State, in the north central as well, the protest started with the union leadership advising its members to be of good conduct before, during and after the rally. But the talks did not prevent the protesters from displaying their feelings. In the southwest region, the Catholic Bishop of Ekiti Central Diocese, Most Reverend Felix Ajakaye, led a huge protest around Ado-Ekiti, the state capital. The protesters' demand is for the government to respect the interests of the people. From Ekiti to Oyo State, where protesters converged on Makpo Hall, asking for the reversal of pump price of petrol to 65 naira before any dialogue. In Ogun State, also in Nigeria's southwest region, the strike action recorded 100% compliance as streets and roads were deserted with commercial and vehicular activities grounded. Abia State in the southeast witnessed no rallies or protests, but the banks, state secretariat, various ministries and parastatals in the state are under lock and key in total compliance. Further down in the south-south, although banks and markets in Rivers State are closed, the majority of people are going about their daily businesses. The Port Harcourt International Airport and the Air Force Base Airport have been closed to traffic. Aviation workers there said labor union members came to the airport early on Monday morning to drag the air traffic controllers out of their offices. Yanagwa, the capital of Bayelsa State, is relatively calm, although law enforcement agents are seen in strategic areas. Meanwhile, a visit to Bayelsa State Secretariat and some commercial banks revealed total compliance to the directives of the organized labor. Day 1 of the strike may have witnessed some momentum, but with still more days of an indefinite industrial action between government and labor, who will first back down? Ayola Kasim reporting for Channels Television News.